right, welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. It's been a heck of a series so far, Singy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been in Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And towing the slab here, Vaughn Harris.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Juan Collado. Going away.
0-1.
And strike 2.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Digging in, Matt Shaw. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now up for St. Louis, Randall Hope. And that's down and away. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that one is inside. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Darryl Porcelli. This is again 5 in a row. And that is out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 6 of the World Series.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Out towards left center. And that is that. So 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Serna Ruiz. Harris back to work. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
And a foul ball.
Ball back outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Luis Matos. He swings and fouls one off. Matos, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That one missed. 2 out, space is empty. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Stepping in, Blake Mitchell. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Holiday off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Trey Sweeney. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Juan Collado.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. On the ground to 3rd. And foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. Velasquez steps on the bag. And a couple of quick outs. And up next for St. Louis, Matt Shaw. And that's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home as we go to the top of the 4th. Now up for St. Louis, Randall Hope. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next pitch misses way outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's one down. Jose Serna Ruiz next up for the Cardinals. And there's a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. 1-1. And a foul ball. Tying run is at first here in Game 6 of the World Series. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pick.
And that's through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary.
Up and in. Look out. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Harris back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Mitchell batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney, rounded out his first time. There's the strike. Sweeney, a former Gold Glove winner, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. 1 out, bases empty. The 0-2. The shortstop takes a ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And here is Juan Collado. Upstairs. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. And that extends the inning. And now it's going to be Matt Shaw. Slap the other way, foul. Runner on the move. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. That one in there across the letters. Collado at second with 2 down. Next offering misses down and away. Hit on the ground to short. Meyer tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. It's the 6th game of this World Series. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Randall Hope. And that's downstairs and outside. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So digging in, Darryl Porcelli, 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Churio sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Serna Ruiz in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 6 of the World Series.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you were anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
2 down. Luis Matos next up for the Cardinals. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rodriguez brings it in, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Quezada.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In the show as you get one more look at this incredible walk-off finish. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew. I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.